Hey guys, Thorn Smash here, resident Apex Predator, and today I wanted to go over something that I get asked all the time. As you can see right here, people want to know, is Apex Legends coming to the Nintendo Switch Lite version when it gets released on March 9th? Well, today I'm going to go ahead and cover that and what we know, along with a little bit about the Switch Pro and how it may impact the performance of Apex Legends when that system finally releases. So let's go ahead and just dive right into it. So in yesterday's video, I went over the fact that Panic is the ones handling the Apex Legends port to the Nintendo Switch. What's important to know here is they've done 3 other releases. They've done Doom, they've done Wolfenstein 2, and they've done Rocket League. And the good thing to know here is that on every single port they have done, all those games are playable on the Switch Lite, meaning that the studio knows how to port those first-person shooters such as Doom and Wolfenstein to a handheld only version of the game. Now, we don't have any official confirmation from Respawn saying 100% that it is coming to the Switch Lite, but we can basically assume that because they were able to do all these other games, that there should be no problem or any issue with porting this game over to the Switch Lite. So I think it's very likely it comes to the Switch Lite. But there's also some caveats that you're going to want to know when playing on the Switch Lite with Apex Legends. Being that the Switch Lite can only be played in handheld mode, it is most likely that when the port of this game comes, you're not going to be able to get above 30 frames per second or a crystal clear resolution while playing in that handheld mode. The docked mode is still to be seen. We still need to get more information on that. Panic typically does a very good job porting these, but we don't really know how the handheld version is going to go. So if you're going to be playing this on the Switch Lite, beware of crossplay lobbies, because those consoles will get up to 120 frames per second, with the Series X and the PS5 having a version that should be patched soon for that, along with obviously PC players who can easily do that. You can still play, just try to avoid having people on different consoles in your lobby unless you're very good at the game. In that case, go for it, knock yourself out. I just wanted to put this out there as a forewarning. Speaking of the Nintendo Switch performance, let's talk a little bit about the rumored Switch Pro. So if you haven't heard about it, there's a little bit of a rumor going around that Nintendo is working on a Switch Pro version that would increase the resolution and the frames per second for their system and people playing it. Now, there are just wild rumors floating about this. There is in no way going to be a Switch Pro in time for the Apex Legends March 9th release. That's not going to happen. If you have your hopes up for it, just know, I can say with 100% certainty it's not coming. And that's because if you look in the corner here, you'll see this article that was written by Bloomberg. Now, basically, to summarize the article, they're saying that Nintendo Switch saw a record sales of their Switch platform. Basically, because PS5 and Xbox Series X and S are impossible to get a hold of because of scalpers and other issues, Nintendo Switch is making bank on selling their console. So they don't really have any priority to make a new version of that console that can do more. However, there is going to likely be one in 2021. That is when it is estimated that we can probably see one. So if you're expecting that when you do, get Apex Legends, you're gonna get the Switch Pro at a shorter time frame from that, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to wait at least a year before you can go ahead and get that next gen version of the Switch to go ahead and play it. So just keep that in mind, but we still don't know how the regular Switch will handle Apex Legends. It might handle it just fine. We're really gonna have to wait and see. Now, I also want to go over that yesterday I did a video on Switch Prime exclusive skins that might come to the game. And I want you guys to know, I read every single comment. I loved the comments you guys gave. And I wanted to share a personal few favorites of mine that I had found. Now, I loved every single idea, but these are the ones that immediately grabbed my attention. The first one is from Dehydrated Mango for a Princess Peach Watson. I love that idea. Hydronate said Bloodhound as a Pokemon trainer and Arthur as a Pokemon. That's genius. That's absolutely amazing. Gabe the Doggo said a Bayonetta version of Wraith. I loved that. KO Art did Metroid Prime Pathfinder. Also phenomenal idea. My personal favorite though, Marcus Brown with what about a Sonic skin for Octane? That's genius and it fits so perfect. I want you guys to know, I read every single comment and I loved all your ideas. I loved them. They were fantastic. That's going to be my video today, guys. If you want to see the Switch Prime skin video, go ahead and look in the top corner. I'll have it right there for you guys. As always, legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.